Have you ever wondered how everything began? Not just the world, but us, humanity, our choices, our mistakes, and the deep desire to do what is right. This is the story of Adam and Eve, the very first people, a story about love, freedom, temptation, and consequences, a story that still speaks to us today. In the beginning there was nothing, no people, no animals, no oceans, no skies. Then God created the world. He made the land, the seas, the sun, the moon, and the stars. He filled the earth with animals, birds, and fish. Everything was beautiful, peaceful, and perfect. But something was missing. There was no one to enjoy it. So God formed the first human from the dust of the ground. He breathed life into him, and the man became alive. His name was Adam. God placed Adam in a beautiful garden called Eden. It was unlike anything we can imagine today, full of life, color, and peace. Trees with delicious fruits, rivers flowing gently, animals living in harmony. Adam had a purpose, to take care of the garden and enjoy everything in it. But God saw something else. Adam was alone. So God said, "It is not good for man to be alone." He brought animals to Adam, one by one, and Adam named them all. But none of them were like him. None could truly connect with him. So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. From Adam's side, God created a woman, someone just like him, yet beautifully different. When Adam woke up and saw her, he was filled with joy. "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh," he said. Her name was Eve. Together, Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden. No pain, no fear, no shame. They walked freely, and they were close to God. But there was one important instruction. God told them, "You may eat from any tree in the garden, except one, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from it, there will be consequences." It was a simple rule, and they were free to obey or not. One day, something unexpected happened. A serpent, more cunning than any other animal, approached Eve. He asked her a question. "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "No, we can eat from all the trees except one. God said we must not eat it or even touch it, or we will die." The serpent said, "You will not die. In fact, your eyes will be opened. You will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the tree. The fruit looked beautiful. It seemed good to eat, and the idea of gaining wisdom, being like God, was tempting. For the first time, doubt entered her mind. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe God is holding something back. Maybe I should try. So she reached out, picked the fruit, and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. In that moment, everything changed. Their eyes were opened, but not in the way they expected. They suddenly realized they were naked, and they felt ashamed. For the first time, fear entered their hearts. They quickly covered themselves with leaves. Later that day, they heard God walking in the garden. Before, they would have run to him with joy, but now they hid. God called out, "Adam, where are you?" Adam answered, "I heard you, and I was afraid, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I told you not to eat from?" Adam said, "The woman you gave me, she gave me the fruit." And Eve said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." Instead of taking responsibility, they blamed others. The peace they once had was broken. God spoke to each of them. To the serpent, he said there would be conflict and struggle, To Eve, he said life would now include pain and difficulty. To Adam, he said the ground would no longer be easy to work. Life would require hard effort. And then came the biggest consequence of all. They could no longer stay in the Garden of Eden. This perfect place was no longer their home. God made garments for them, a sign of his care even in their failure, and then sent them out of the garden. At the entrance, he placed angels to guard it. Adam and Eve stepped into a new world, a world of struggle, pain, and consequences, but also a world of learning, growth, and hope. So what does this story mean for us? Adam and Eve had everything: a perfect home, a close relationship with God, freedom and peace. But they also had something powerful: choice. And with that choice came responsibility. They listened to the wrong voice. They doubted what was good. They chose what seemed right in the moment instead of what was truly right. And that choice changed everything. But here's something important. Even after they made a mistake, God did not abandon them. He still cared for them. He still provided for them. And he still had a plan. This story reminds us that we all face temptation. Sometimes the wrong choice looks attractive. Sometimes we question what we know is right. And sometimes we make mistakes. But our choices matter. They shape our lives. They affect others. And they have consequences. But also, there is always room for growth. Always room to learn. Always a chance to do better. Adam and Eve's story is not just about the past. It's about us, our decisions, our struggles, our journey. So the next time you face a choice, pause, think, and choose wisely, because even small decisions can change everything.